outfield collapses in on that one. You had 5 players ready to grab that.
Brianna Chrysler here. She comes up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. She's looking for a ball in the gap. Reddick, the wind, the pitch, ball driven to the second baseman, picked up, thrown on the first, in time to get the out. That retires St. Clair. 1, 2, 3, and the bottom of the first.
Quick 3 outs there as Durham subduing St. Clair in the first inning. We now move on to the second. No score here from either team. An exciting defensive matchup that is going to be the key. As soon as somebody starts to run away with this game, it usually is gone after that. St. Clair, an average of 13.5 runs in their last 5 games before OCAA competition.
It'll be Abby Suffel to lead it off here for Durham. She's looking to get on base. Chrysler on for her second inning of work. Chrysler throws her last warm-up pitch. We're about to get started in the top of the second. She's a designated hitter. Abby Suffel up, steps into the box now.
Very rowdy Durham bench, looking to get some momentum going.
Chrysler goes into the windup. First pitch of the inning, swung on, missed for strike 1.
Big strike there for Brianna Chrysler. Knows how to put it in the zone, knows how to keep it there. Looking to take control of this game.
Suffel has a 0-1 count now. Ball driven up the first baseline, called foul, picked up by Claydon. However, that ball was on the opposite side of the line. Foul ball. 0-2 count now on Suffel. Chrysler rocks into the windup. The pitch swung on, fouled out of behind home plate. The count remains 0-2.
Chrysler looking for a strikeout here. 0-2 in the count. The first batter of the inning.
Suffel waits the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up, first base side, second base calls it, caught by DeCarlo.
Great communication as DeCarlo calls off Clayton at first to get under that ball, securing the out. That's 1 out on the inning.
Riley Easton now at the plate. She's getting set to hit. She's playing shortstop today for Durham. Chrysler rocks in the line. First pitch to Easton. Swung on, fouled off behind home plate. Strike 1. Scoreless here in the top of the second inning. Chrysler steps back on the mound. She rocks into the lineup. The pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Easton. Chrysler rocks in the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Ball outside. 2 balls and a strike here on Easton. Easton steps back in the box. Chrysler on the mound. Gets the sign from Erskine into the windup. The pitch. Swung on and missed. That evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away here for Easton.
Big swing there by Easton as she's unable to make contact. Chrysler controlling the ball there.
Kressler, the pitch. Called strike 3. 2 away here in the top of the second inning.
Another huge strike for Kressler. Another strikeout for Kressler. As St. Clair continues to play some great defense, now with 2 outs, just looking for one more as Hannah Oak steps in. She had a big RBI double in the last game.
Kressler, the windup, the first pitch to Oak is a ball high. 1-0. Kressler, the wind, the pitch. Ball low. 2 balls, no strikes here on Oak. The pitch to Oak. Swung on, fouled off behind home plate. 2 balls and a strike. 2 away here. Oak looking to get a rally started here. Kressler looking for her away. Kressler rocks into the windup. The pitch swung on up the middle, picked up by the shortstop on the first in time to retire Oak and the side.
Great fielding play there from shortstop Shalyn Murphy as she gets the ball into first. That's 3 quick outs, still scoreless in 2 innings. Durham struggling to get points on the board. St. Clair now coming out with the most potent offense in the league. Can they get something going early, or will they continue to struggle? Amy Clayton leading off the inning. She's a power hitter. We've seen her go for distance. She led the league in home runs this year with 9. So expect to see a big hit from leadoff hitter Amy Clayton.
Reddick, she's back on the mound for her second inning of work. She's ready to go. Umpire cleans off home plate. Clayton gets some last minute instructions from the third base coach as she heads to the plate. Clayton steps into the box. Reddick looks in at Hearns, gets the sign. The pitch, called strike 1. Clayton down 0-1. Reddick, the wind, the pitch, ball low, 1 ball, 1 strike here on Clayton.
Amy Clayton watching, waiting for that pitch she likes.
The pitch from Reddick, ball driven right field side, that ball's gonna get foul. Ball driven down the line, opposite field, stayed foul on Clayton. That's a 1-2 count now on St. Clair slugger. Reddick rocks into the windup. The pitch, ball in the dirt. That'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Reddick rocks into the windup. The 2-2 pitch to Clayton. Swung on, driven up the middle. That's through for a base hit by Amy Clayton. She reaches first here with nobody out in the bottom of the second inning.
Clayton now on base as that one snuck through the glove of the shortstop, just unable to get that one. Easton not able to field it with Clayton now on first. No out.
Jacqueline Unich, she got hurt in yesterday's game. She's the designated player here in this game. Her first pitch to her was a strike. Reddick, the out 1 pitch, swung on, ball driven, deep center field. That ball's gonna be almost caught, drops by the center fielder. Clayton on her way to third. She'll get there standing up. That's a base hit for Uchin.
Huge hit there for Uchin. Yesterday she got injured at first doing a complete split to catch a ball for an out at first. She stood up and walked off the field right after that. But here she is playing again. She gets the pinch runner as she is the DH today. And she hit a bomb that almost got caught by center field,
Pinch
but not
running
close enough.
will be Ashley Ray Brill. Now batting, the catcher, Emily Erskine. Runners on first and third here, nobody out. Shelton almost came up with that ball in center field, just off the tip of her glove. Clayton lined up on third. Runners on first and third now. Reddick looking to limit the damage here. The pitch, swung on, up the middle. That's going to the shortstop. Holds runner at third, on to first in time for the first out of the inning. Great play by Easton, making sure that runner stayed at third, making sure that run didn't score. One away here in the bottom of the second.
2 in scoring position now for St. Clair.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 18, Judy LaFleur. Reddick, the windup, the pitch to LaFleur. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes here. 2, LaFleur. Reddick. With runners on second and third here. Rocks into the windup. The pitch. Called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here on LaFleur. Reddick, the windup, that pitch. Ball outside low. 2 balls and a strike here.
A lot of fan turnout here for St. Clair.
Reddick with the pitch. Called strike 2. That'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, with runners on second and third here for LaFleur. Reddick rocks into the line. The pitch fouled off the screen. That'll keep the count even at 2 and 2.
A rowdy fan base here. We've got bells, we've got whistles, we've got flags. Anything to support the team here in this championship game.
Reddick, the windup, the pitch. Outside, ball 3. That'll fill up the count here on LaFleur.
Still only 1 out. LaFleur looks to drive in a run.
Reddick rocks into the wind. The pitch. Ball driven left field. That's down for a base hit. Cut off by the left fielder. She'll throw it in. Both runners to score. That's a 2-run, 2 RBI double for Judy LaFleur.
A big double from Judy LaFleur. She hits the gap right down the third baseline, bringing in 2 runs. That's a double. And she gives us an eating up motion on second. Still only 1 out as Durham now struggling to complain.
Chan's in her first at bat of the weekend. She punts the ball down the third baseline onto first. In time to get the out. Borderline play there. Called out by the first place umpire. LaFleur goes from second to third. She advances on the sacrifice bunt by LaChance.
Close call there. St. Clair's fan base not liking that one.
We're at third now. 2-0 St. Clair. Now batting, Alexis DiCarlo. She plays second base in this game. First pitch to her is a ball low. Reddick, the windup, the pitch. Swung on, fouled off, almost hit the player on deck. Just missed her. She is okay.
Good cut there, makes it a strike. That's 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Is Durham trying to put away the side.
Reddick rocks into the wind. The pitch. Ball fouled off behind home plate. That makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes here
DeCarlo looking for contact, trying to bring that runner on third home. Here with 2 outs, 2 strikes now in a dangerous spot.
Reddick, the windup, the pitch, swung on, fouled, out of play. Keeps the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes here.
DeCarlo now doing an excellent job staying on the plate, fouling off pitches.
DeCarlo has a 1-2 count. Reddick rocks into the windup. The pitch, swung on, fouled, out of play. Another foul off by DeCarlo. DeCarlo trying to get the top of the lineup back to the dish. With 2 away here and a runner on third in the bottom of the second. Reddick looks on, gets the sign from Hearns. She rocks into the windup. The pitch. Called strike 3. That's 3 out here for Durham.
And a big out there as Durham limits St. Clair to 2 runs there, leaving a runner stranded at third. As we now enter the 3rd inning, St. Clair up 2-0 over Durham. Durham held scoreless through 2 innings.
That's a good voice crack there.
Helen Wilson set to lead it off here for Durham.
Key point here is that Kressler maintains her dominance on the mound, making sure that Durham stays scoreless.
Wilson playing third base today for Durham. She's looking to get a rally started in time to get the out. 1 away.
Another grounder picked up by Shalyn Murphy for the out at first. She's playing great on defense today. Another reason St. Clair is in the lead.
Designated player Kylie Schofield here with 1 away. Kressler rocks into the windup and the pitch. Called strike 1. 0-1 on Schofield. Kressler rocks into the wind. The pitch. Called low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Schofield. The pitch. Cold ball inside. Hannah Oak warming up in the bullpen for Durham as Schofield has a 2-1 count here with 1 away in the top of the 3rd inning. The pitch swung on, drilled up the middle, caught by the shortstop onto first in time to get the 2nd out.
Another one at shortstop from Shalyn Murphy as she fields that one and guns it to first. She's looking like an MVP here for St. Clair early in this game.
Now batting the leadoff hitter, Natalie Clemens. She grounded out to the pitcher in her first time out. Kressler looks in, rocks into the wind. The pitch. Ball up and in. Ball 1. 2 away here. Clemens looking to start a rally. Down 2-0 to St. Clair here. Ball in the field from the warm-up pitcher, Hannah Oak.
Good eye there from the ump to call the play.
Kressler now gets reset for the 1-0 pitch. Clemens waits the pitch, wind up the pitch, swung on, fouled off, left field side, shortstop tracking. She almost makes it, drops foul. Almost made the play there.
Shalyn Murphy with some wheels there, trying to get to the foul. She's unable, but very close on the run there.
1-1 count now to Clemens. Kressler rocks in the windup. The pitch swung on, fouled, out of play. Strike 2.
2 strikes now with 2 outs. St. Clair looking to put this Durham side away.
Kressler rocks in the windup. The 1-2 pitch swung on ground, first base side, snagged by the first base coach. Foul.
First base coach unable to get it in one snag. Got in a couple pops there. Gets it into the pitcher.
That leaves the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes here, with 2 away in the top of the 3rd inning. Kressler, the windup, the pitch, called strike 3.
Huge
strikeout of the game for Kressler.
Durham scoreless in 3 innings now. St. Clair up 2-0. They look to get the bats going again. Had a great inning last inning. Can they duplicate it? Sydney Reddick takes them out again despite Hannah Oak in the bullpen. As we go into the 3rd, we look to see if St. Clair will have a big inning here, or if Durham will be able to contain these champions.
National champions, that is. Looking for the OCAA championship here today.
Out of all the teams that have pulled up in the last couple games, St. Clair by far has the nicest coach bus, with an image on the back of it of their championship ring that they won this year. So,
leading off here, the leadoff batter, number 28, the shortstop, Shaylin Murphy. Excellent performance so far by Shaylin at shortstop. Let's see if she can convert that performance at the plate. Reddick to pitch, squared to bunt, pulled back, pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Reddick rocks into the wind. The pitch. Ball high. She squared to bunt again. Pulls back. Ball was at her eyes. 2 balls, no strikes. Reddick rocks. The wind up. The pitch. Squares a bunt. Called strike 1. Murphy looked to utilize that speed. Squared to bunt all 3 times. 2-1 count. Reddick, the windup. The pitch. Ball in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike on Murphy. The windup from Reddick. The pitch. Swung on. Drilled up the middle. Caught by the second baseman. On to first in time to make the play. Great play there by Williamson.
And for the first out of the bottom of the 3rd, a great play there by second baseman to corral in that grounder. That's 1 out now.
Williamson, by far the busiest Durham player in the field so far. Reddick, the first pitch to Balser is a called strike. High strike there by Reddick. Balser flew out to the shortstop, her first time up. Pitch from Reddick, swung on, up the middle, picked by the third baseman, on to first, in time. Oh! Called safe
A tough
by the
call
first
there.
base umpire. She looked out by about half a step, called safe nonetheless.
A great play there by the third baseman to corral that one in and get the throw in, but just not in time.
The pitch up the middle, grabbed by the shortstop, on to second, called safe by the second base umpire. That is a base hit for Kressler.
Not in time, as that one bounces up and hits the chest of Easton before she can get it to second. Two players on base with one out.
Now
with St. Clair's Amy Clayton stepping up to the plate. Can we expect another big hit from Clayton? She got on base last time, was able to come home, was one of the 2 runs earlier.
Clayton comes up with a runner on first and second with only one out. Durham looking for a double play ball here as they play back. Clayton steps up to the dish. Reddick gets her sign from Hearns. Her first pitch to Clayton. Into the line, the pitch. Called ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes here on Clayton. Big lead there by Balzer on second base. She goes back to second. Clayton about to receive the pitch. Swung on, up the middle, onto the shortstop, onto third, in time to get the out. 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 outs, runner on first and second here.
Great job there by Durham, stopping the advancing runner, now only with the runner on second and first. Meeting between third base coach and the ump. Looks like they'll bring in a
pinch hitter for Jacqueline Uchian, who was injured yesterday, possibly reactivated that injury with her base hit in the 2nd inning. That will bring Julia Brassu in to hit. Possibly, she looks ready to go. Umpire's convening. Brasseau pinch hitting for Uchian. Her first pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Brasseau has runners on first and second. Reddick looking to put her away without any damage in this inning. The pitch swung on up the third baseline, called foul. 0-2 on Brasseau.
2 strikes, 2 outs here as Sydney Reddick looks to put away the inning. 2 runners on base. St. Clair looking to score and increase that 2-0 lead.
Reddick rocks in the windup. The pitch. Ground, first base side, through the legs of Oak. Runner from second, on her way to home. She'll come in, standing up, no throw from the right fielder. That is a tough play for Oak, and another run for St. Clair.
Make that a 3-0 lead as Brousseau able to sneak that one past Hannah Oak. Hannah Oak unable to grab it as it slips through her legs. Still 2 outs.
Make that a 3-0 lead now for St. Clair. Helmy Erskine, the catcher, now up to the plate here in the 3rd inning with 2 outs and runner on first and second. Reddick, they'll wind up the pitch. Called low, ball 1. Erskine grounded up to the shortstop for her first time up. Looking to drive in that runner from second base. Reddick, the pitch, swung on, up the middle, Picked up by the second baseman on to first in time to get the out.
Durham finally able to get that third out. They allow 1 run in the 3rd inning. Score now is 3-0. St. Clair up going into the top of the 4th. Durham looks to come back, close the gap that St. Clair has made. But the way they're playing, it looks like St. Clair looks to run away with this game. Durham's defense just not holding up like it did in the last one against Humber.
Yeah, but
I'm tired of hearing the same songs.
Maybe we should say like, see if I forget what I was gonna say. I'm that brain. I had an idea what to say, and I forget.
That was sick. Did they really not get more than 20 songs? They play over 4 days.
I think it's like the warm-up song per player. So like the pitcher picks a warm-up song, and when she's warming up on the mound, that's the song they play. That's why you hear the same songs over and over again.
I'd request a different song every game.
Every inning.
Yeah. What would be your walk-up song?
I don't know. I'm a PD record. That'd be.
I think mine would be Shoot to Thrill.
That'd be good.
ACDC.
Mine probably be Bulls on Parade. Right. Gracie Hearn here set to lead it off for Durham. Kessler back on the mound for another inning of work. Here in the top of the 4th inning. She has 4 strikeouts so far in her outing. Looking to add to that here. As one of her strikeout victims was Hearns. Pitch from Kessler. Ball high, tipped off the catcher's glove. Ball 1. Kressler, the windup, the pitch, swung on, missed, strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike here. On Hearns. Sorry, on Shelton. No, Hearns. It is Hearns at the plate. Kressler rocks in the wind, the pitch, swung on, left field line, left fielder Cam Dutter makes the catch. That's a great play by LaChance.
Great job getting under the ball, watching it drop right into the glove for the first out of the 4th inning.
It will now be Jocelyn Shelton to bat. She, the only hit so far for Durham in this game, back in the 1st inning when she had a single. Pitch from Kressler, called strike 1. 0-1 here on Shelton. Kressler gets the sign from Erskine, rocks in the line, the pitch, swung on, popped up, right field, right side, caught by the second baseman. That's 2 out.
2 very quick outs here, both to Pops. Second base grabbing that one.
Great play there by DeCarlo.
Sydney Reddick, the pitcher for Durham, now stepping up to the plate with 2 outs here. Still scoreless in this game. Durham trying to find something here.
Kressler rocks in the line. First pitch to Reddick. Swung on, popped up, out of play. Strike 1.
Almost hitting one of our cameras. Thankfully it doesn't.
Kressler steps onto the mound, gets the sign from Erskine. Pitch to Reddick. Called ball high.
Brianna Kressler has been doing great from the mound, controlling the pace of this game. He's been getting the field involved, not trying to throw too much heat.
Kressler rocks into the line. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball, foul, third base side. They'll make the count 1-2 now.
Sydney Reddick loves that third base foul line. She seems to hit there almost every at-bat, multiple times. She just needs to find one in play.
Kressler, the windup, the pitch. Swung on, ball, driven, left field. That ball's caught by LeChance.
3 quick fly outs there as Kressler allowing the defense to get some action, not throwing too much heat, just putting it in the strike zone. St. Clair up 3-0 going into the bottom of the 4th, looking to run away with it. I don't mind this either, but it's like I'm learning all the lyrics now.
Judy LaFleur here set to lead it off for St. Clair here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Reddick on the mound, rocks in the windup. First pitch of the 4th inning for her is called strike. LaFleur squared to bunt, pulled back, called a strike anyway. Reddick gets her sign from Hearns, rocks into the windup, and the pitch called high. 1 ball, 1 strike here on LaFleur. Reddick into the windup, the pitch called ball inside. 2 balls, a strike here on LaFleur. Reddick rocks into the windup and the pitch swung on, bunted, squared to bunt, on the windup, the pitch, ball high. That'll make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on LaFleur. Reddick. 3-2 pitch. Ball driven up the middle, through for a base hit into left field, cut off by the left fielder Clemens into second base. That's a base hit for Judy LaFleur.
And another runner on base now for St. Clair. They've got one at first. They're gonna try to get more runs here. Start another hit parade.
Now batting the left fielder, Tina LeChance. She got out on a sacrifice bunt her first time up. Her first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
A big golf swing there as she swings into the dirt. A very low pitch, and that's a strike.
Reddick rocks into the windup. That pitch squared the bunt down the 3rd baseline. Foul. 0-2 now on LeChance.
That's an important bunt there. If she's able to keep it in play, she would have had first and would have advanced the runner.
Now it's down 0-2 with nobody out here. LaFleur's on first. She's got great speed. Let's see what happens here. Reddick rocks in the windup. The 0-2 pitch. And the ball low. Throw down a second. Not in time as LaFleur steals second base.
Great play there by LaFleur to get out in the steal, slide down for it. She didn't need to slide, but she made it anyways. Runner in scoring position with 2 strikes, 1 ball, and none out.
Reddick, don't wind up. The pitch swung on, up the middle, caught by the second baseman, on to first in time to make the out. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner will move from 2nd to 3rd on the play.
Second baseman there, just able to control that ball as it sneaks out of her glove. She gets the throw to first, and that's the first out of the bottom of the fourth. Durham
Fifth play this game for Williamson.
looking to secure this inning here and contain St. Clair's offense.
Alexis DiCarlo now up with runner on third base, one away. Reddick, the pitch to DiCarlo, squared to bunt, up in the air, caught, thrown on to third, not in time.
And
As DiCarlo attempted to bunt, popped the ball up behind home plate, caught by the catcher Hearns. LaFleur had to scramble back to third base. The throw came from Hearns, not in time. Two away now for the leadoff hitter, Shaylee Murphy.
that's a great heads-up play from the back catcher to get under that bunt and get the quick out.
First pitch called strike one. Murphy is grounded out to second base in both of her first two at-bats.
2 outs here, runner on third.
The windup from Reddick, the pitch, swung on, drilled, center field, that's going to be caught by the center fielder, Shelton, for the third out to retired St. Clair and the side.
Great job running in for that one by Shelton, and she's able to get the third out. And now that's 2 out of 4 innings St. Clair's scoreless. St. Clair still up 3-0 going into the fifth now. Durham struggling to find offense. Brianna Kressler doing a great job on the mound. But St. Clair's fielding doing an excellent job keeping Durham scoreless here.
Abby Suffel getting set to lead it off here for Durham. She gets set to face Brianna Kressler here in her fifth inning of work. Kressler has only given up one hit so far in the outing. Has had some stellar defensive plays behind her. First pitch to Suffel, called strike one.
Big strike there to start the inning. Setting a precedence, Brianna Kressler keeping up this great performance behind the mound.
Kressler, the pitch, swung on, driven, deep right field. That ball's gonna be down for a base hit. On the way to second is Suffel. That's a double for Suffel. Leadoff double here in the fifth for Suffel. That ball hit the warning track, one hop the fence. That's a double here for Suffel.
And a huge hit there as it brings some momentum for Durham. Durham, a much needed fire lit under them. Suffel in scoring position now.
Riley Easton now up the shortstop. She looks to drive in that runner from second. Pitch from Kressler, swung on, fouled up behind home plate, out of play, strike one. Easton struck out looking in her first time up. The windup, the pitch, squared to bunt, foul ball. 0-2 here on Easton. Kressler looking to put her away on strikes. Kressler looking for her fifth strikeout of the game. Easton looking to drive in that runner from second. Down 3-0. The pitch from Kressler. Swung on, driven, center field. Center fielder camped under it. That's going to be caught by the center fielder Balter. Suffel fakes the tag there at second. Stays put.
Great job keeping the runner at second, fielding that one, and getting the ball in as quickly as possible, getting it to the cutoff.
Hannah Oak now set to come up. Gets her sign from the third base coach.
Hannah Oak has had some big plays in recent games. looking to drive in this run, put something on the board for Durham.
Kressler, the pitch, inside ball one.
Suffel on second, taking a hefty lead, making her way back.
Kressler rocks into the line, the pitch, swung on, right field, that ball's gonna be caught by the left fielder, LaFleur.
Great job by LaFleur, keeping Suffel at second. Suffel stranded out there, unable to do anything, as the last two plays, 2 outs in fact, were fly balls where she had to tag up, with St. Clair keeping her on base.
It's now Kaylin Wilson set to hit here with 2 outs and a runner on second here in the top of the 5th. The pitch from Kressler, inside ball one.
Suffel taking that lead. She looks to advance. Durham desperately needs someone to run in.
Wilson grounded out to the shortstop for first time up. The pitch swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Wilson. Two away here for St. Clair, looking to get out of this inning without giving up a run. The pitch from Kressler, called strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Wilson. Wilson gets a word of encouragement from the third base coach as she steps back into the plate with 2 away and a runner on second. Kressler looks in, gets her sign, rocks in the windup, the pitch, ball high, ball gets away, runner takes off from second, she gets to third without a throw. Now there's runner at third, 2 away, and 2-2 count here for Wilson.
It's a big play for Kressler. She throws a strike, she gets the strikeout, but if she's not careful, it could be a hit that brings in a run that only has them up 2.
Kressler rocks in the wind, the 2-2 pitch, swung on, left field side, that's gonna get down foul. That keeps the count even at 2-2 with 2 away and runner on third here for Wilson. Kylie Schofield on deck here, looking for a chance to hit here in the bottom of the 5th. Kressler steps back on the mound. She rocks in the wind. The 2-2 pitch, swing on, fouled off again by Wilson. Wilson staying alive here, fouling off multiple tough pitches. Kressler rocks into the windup. Call time by Wilson. Mid windup. They're not the timing of Kressler. Wilson gets another word of encouragement from the third base coach. Back into the box. Kressler is ready. She rocks in the line. That pitch swung on, foul. Another foul ball here for Wilson. That's a 3rd straight foul off with 2 strikes here for Wilson. Wilson looking to drive in that run from third. With a 3-0 lead here for St. Clair. The pitch swung on, popped up, dive, no catch by the catcher. Thought about diving for it, decided not to. Another foul ball with 2 strikes here for Wilson.
Still 2 out here. Kressler trying to maintain Durham from scoring. Just needs a strike.
Kressler steps back on the mound, gets the sign from Erskine. Kressler into the line, the pitch, swung on, up the middle, stopped by the shortstop, on to first in time to retired Wilson and the side.
Make that another play by Shalyn Murphy at shortstop as she gets that grounder and throws that into first. St. Clair stepping up to bat again. They're up 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Still haven't run away with this game as they've been expected to, as Durham holds on. Sydney Reddick having a great performance at the mound. Durham playing some good defense, but will it be enough to stop St. Clair, as they still have not scored? Brianna Kressler and St. Clair's defense holding them scoreless for 5 innings now. Still unsure if there is a mercy rule, but if one were to take place, it would be 10 runs after 5 innings.
Meaning St. Clair, with a big inning, could possibly walk off Durham here in the championship. Durham looking to prevent that from happening.
If St. Clair, theoretically, if St. Clair gets 7 runs here, they could possibly mercy Durham. That being if there is a mercy rule here in the championship game. There was a mercy rule in St. Clair's last game.
Reddick rocks in the line, the pitch. Ball in the dirt low.
And that one bounces just before the plate. Unable to make it.
St. Clair's last game was against Durham, where they won 11-0. The pitch from Reddick. In the low again. 2 balls, no strike. It's Sierra Baltzer here, the center fielder. Reddick, into the windup. The pitch. Low again. 3 straight balls. Low or in the dirt. 3-0 here.
Sydney Reddick desperately needs to adjust here. She doesn't want another hit parade.
Reddick in the windup. The pitch. Low, ball 4. A walk on 4 straight pitches by Reddick.
Baltzer confidently watches that one as it's called a ball. She's on base now.
Bringing up the team MVP, Brianna Kressler.
A meeting at the mound to go over Sydney Reddick's performance, possibly putting in Hannah Oak. And it looks like they will, as she warmed up in the bullpen a few innings ago. She will sub in on the mound and pitch here for Durham in place of Sydney Reddick.
That'll close the book on Reddick. She had 1 strikeout, 3 earned runs in 5 1/3 inning of work. No, 5 innings of work.
It looks as though Reddick will fill in for Hannah Oak at first base. Hannah Oak's first warm-up pitch in the dirt. Not a good sign for Durham.
Hannah Oak, ready to go here. Finish her warm-up. Now set to face Brianna Kressler with a runner on first and nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Hannah Oak looking to control this game from the mound. She needs to keep MVP Brianna Kressler at bay here. She's coming in with no outs and a runner on base.
She rocks in the lineup. Her first pitch. Runner takes off for second. Throw to second is safe. She is safe at second base.
That was a hard call to make, as the throw was very close. Baltzer safe. Now in scoring position with none out, 1 strike. Kressler looking to bring in Baltzer.
Oak, the pitch. Swung on. Right field. Caught by the second baseman. That will retire Kressler, bringing up Amy Clouden, the league leader in home runs. Amy Clayton now, the run on second base, comes to the dish. She's ball on the ground, hits her in the foot, dead ball. She's on the ground in pain as that was a foul off of her foot. Trainer comes out to make sure she's all right. She's walking it off. Talking to the third base coach. Bit of a limp from Claydon as she fouled that ball right off the inside foot on that swing. There's a strike on her as she's now down 0-1. Trainer continues to talk to Claydon. She's going to stay in the game, folks.
Clayton will hit. He'll probably just throw in a pinch runner for her again.
Clayton steps in with 0-1 count against Oak. Oak rocks in the windup. The pitch swung on, foul, out of play, 0-2 on Claydon.
Clayton swinging at that one with a vengeance. Looked like she wanted to send it as far as possible. Just unable to make good contact.
Oak with an 0-2 count here on the power hitter Claydon. The pitch. Low. Ball one. One ball, 2 strikes. One away here with runner on second base after the walk and still on base by Balzer. The pitch from Oak. Swung on, fouled between her legs. Almost hit that foot again. The count remains 1-2. Claydon steps into the plate. Rocks into the windup. Oak the pitch. Swung on. Third base side. Foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on Claydon.
Clayton staying at the plate, looking for that hit she wants. Another foul ball.
Claydon, one of the runs who did come in to score on the double by LaFleur. Oak, the windup, the pitch, in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Claydon.
Oak struggling today. She had a great close against, believe, Seneca.
Pitch, driven, center field, that ball's gonna drop in for a base hit. Runner from second's on her way to third. She'll get there standing up as she had to hold in expectation that that ball would get caught, although it did drop. So now there's runners on first and third with 1 away for number 3, Jacqueline Uchin, the designated player.
Pinch runner in here for Amy Clayton, number 1.
Number 1, Toothy, Ireland Toothy. Erland Toothy.
Big hit there from Amy Clayton as it advances the runner with only 1 out. A runner now on first and third with Uchin ready to bring someone home.
Uchin only had 1 in bat so far in this game when she singled. Then was pinch ran for by Brill. That runner came around to score in the second inning. Oak 1 away. Runners on first, third. First pitch is call, strike 1. St. Clair looking for a big inning here. Up 3-0. Oak looks in, rocks in the windup, the pitch. Called strike 2. 0-2 here on Uchin.
Caught watching twice now for 2 strikes with an out. She's got a swing here.
Oak rocks in the windup, the 0-2 pitch. Ball high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good hold by Uchin.
Great eye there by Uchin. Down 0-2 in the count. She watches that one. It's now 1-2.
That pitch is called inside, I believe. 2-2.
Excellent job by Uchin. Patience at the plate, making sure not to swing at any balls.
Pitch. High, full count.
Excellent patience from Uchin.
Toothy on first. Balzer on third. Full count pitch from Oak. Inside, ball fourth. That will load the bases for Emily Erskine.
Emily Erskine just needs a base hit to bring in a run here. As it looks like another pinch runner. This one in for Uchin. She was injured last game. Did the splits, going for a ball, got the out.
It again will be Brill, pinch running for Uchin. Oak now has the bases loaded and the catcher Emily Erskine at the plate. She looks to drive in at least one run, possibly two, with a base hit. Erskine has grounded up to shortstop and second base in her at-bats today. Infield playing in. Pitch from Oak. Called strike, dropped by the catcher, kept in front of her. 0-1. Erskine has an 0-1 count now. Oak. The pitch. Swung on. Fouled. Behind home plate. 0-2 on Erskine. St. Clair looking for a big inning here. Oak rocks into the windup. The pitch. Swung on, popped up. Third base side. Caught by the third baseman Wilson. 2 away for St. Clair.
Just the fly out there as all the runners tag up on base.
Now coming up, Judy LaFleur, who had the 2-run RBI double in the second inning. She also hit a single in the fourth. First pitch to her is a called strike. 0-1.
LaFleur comes up to the plate with bases loaded. She watches the first strike.
Oak
just needs a base hit.
steps in. The pitch. Called high. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike here on LaFleur. LaFleur 2 for 2 here. Also has a stolen base. Looking to drive in that run from third. Oak rocks into the windup. The pitch. Swung on. Up the middle. Caught by the shortstop. On to third. In time to get the out. Takes the easy out at third. Would have been a tough play at third. Smart play there by Easton.
Great job by Durham there, keeping St. Clair from capitalizing on loaded bases. We now head into the 6th inning. St. Clair up 3-0. Durham still unable to score. We have to wonder if Durham will be able to get their bats going and possibly able to get some runners to score.
Too bad the massage people are still in here. Too bad the massage people might stop there.
I know, literally, as soon as my body starts hurting, you guys leave. Thanks.
Exactly. Wilby Schofield here to lead it off in the top of the 6th. She looks to get something started here for Durham, who has held off the board so far with just 1 hit. My bad, 2 hits with a double from Schofield and the single from Shelton. Wilson steps up to face Kressler. Kressler has 4 strikeouts so far in the outing. Has pitched in front of some great defense so far this game. Pitch from Kressler. Called strike.
Kressler with a strike on the first pitch. This is her 6th straight inning pitching now. Doing an excellent job keeping Durham scoreless.
Kressler rocks into the windup. The pitch. Swung on. Third base side. Picked up by the third baseman. On to third in time. make the out. Good play there by Cohen.
And a quick out to start the top of the 6th. Durham still unable to get anything going. Clemens, top of the order now.
Cowan, not in the batting lineup. However, she is in the field at third base for just that reason. Her stellar play at third base. Batting now is the leadoff hitter, Natalie Clemens. She's grounded out to the pitcher and struck out in her first 2 at-bats in this game. First pitch to her is in the dirt, ball 1. Ball gets away from catcher. Look to hit her in the arm. Seems kind of favoring that arm. She's okay. Durham trying to fire up their hitters, start some sort of a rally here in the 6th inning.
Kressler taking her time in between pitches, maintaining that composure here in the clutch.
Kressler winds up the pitch, swung on up the middle, threw for a base hit. That'll be a base hit there for Clemens, her first hit of the game.
That one squeezes past second base, though. The right fielder, Judy LaFleur, able to scoop that and bring it in, keeping Clemens at first base.
Gracie Hearns now up with a runner on first base, looking to get that runner into scoring position. Hearns 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a fly out to left field. The pitch from Kressler is called strike 1. Late call there by the umpire. Big lead there by Clemens. She goes back to first base. Kressler into the windup. The pitch to Hearns. Squares the bunt. Fouled off. Strike 2. 0-2 here on Hearns. Clemens took off on the pitch. Foul ball. She goes back to first base. Kressler rocks in the windup. The pitch swung on, caught by the pitcher, overthrown by the pitcher, caught by the second baseman covering for the shortstop. Both runners will be safe. There will now be runners on first and second with one away. Huge play there.
Hesitation from Brianna Kressler almost results in an overthrow, but they're able to manage the ball there. A meeting called on the mound just to bring some confidence back for Kressler.
Joan Shelton effective hit now. She's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out to second base. She's looking to drive in that run from second. With the power hitter Radek on base, the least she's trying to do is put them in scoring position. Durham looking to manufacture any runs that they can. Kressler steps on the rubber. She rocks into the line. The pitch outside, ball 1. Big lead by both runners. They head back to their base. First and second here with one away in the top of the 6th inning. Tying run at the plate. Kressler rocks in the line. Pitch to Shelton. Called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw back to Kressler. Kressler fakes the throw to both second and first, my bad. No throw. Runners go back safely. Kressler wind up the pitch. High. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runners will advance without a throw. Second and third now. And a 2-1 count for Shelton. Shelton looking to drive both runners in with a base hit now.
Durham here only has 1 out. They're looking to get some runs here to bring this game back within winning distance.
Kressler, the pitch. Ball 3 low. 3 balls to strike now. 2, Shelton. 1 away, runners in second and third. Power hitter Reddick on deck. 3-1 pitch, Shelton. Ball 4 low. Called strike. Late call there by the umpire. Looked a little low.
Shelton thought that one was a walk. She was ready to start walking, but now a full count. Kressler looks to put this away.
Shelton waits a 3-2 pitch from Kressler. Kressler rocks into the line. The pitch. Called. Ball driven. Shortstop makes a catch. Great play there by Murphy. 2 away.
Another great defensive play by Shalyn Murphy, getting the out. That's 2 outs. Still 2 runners in scoring position, with Sydney Reddick stepping up to the plate, hopefully to create some offense here for Durham.
Kressler looks in, rocks in the windup. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1 on Reddick. Reddick now has an 0-1 count with 2 away. Runners on second and third, looking to drive in those runs. Down 3-0 here in the championship game. That pitch, called strike.
2 quick strikes here with 2 outs. Kressler again looking to get a strikeout here to put the side away and get St. Clair back on the bats.
Kressler rocks into the line. The pitch swung on and missed on a check swing by Reddick. That will leave Durham scoreless after the leadoff single and walk, stranding the runners on second and third.
Durham now scoreless after 6 innings. St. Clair still up 3-0. Going into the bottom of the 6th, Hannah Oak pitching. St. Clair looking to score some more, run away with this game. At this point, it seems we may be beyond the mercy rule.
There will be a full 7-inning game.
Though it looks like we will be receiving a full 7-inning game. If Durham's able to win this game, then they will play one more time today. That is a true double knockout. Though if St. Clair wins, they win the whole thing, making them national and OCAA champions. It's a stream. It's a stream. So it's OCAA's website. Yeah. Well, kind of. So it's anybody on cameras are part of the crew, so they'll be part of a program. So we're part of Fanshawe TV's program, but he and I, since we're commentating, we've been paid a little more. How much an hour? Not an hour, just kind of like, here's some gifts.
Just for doing it.
They're coming up to bat, looking for some more offense here. St. Clair still up 3-0 in the game. Durham scoreless after 6 innings. Hannah Oak pitching. She came in for Sydney Reddick earlier in the game. She's had done a good job maintaining St. Clair, but let's see if she can keep up the good effort.
Oak gets on the mound, gets ready to pitch to LaChance. LaChance 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle, snagged by the pitcher on to first. In time to get the out.
Close call here. St. Clair's fans not liking that call, as it's called out at first. Hannah Oak fumbling the ball around the mound, throwing it to first. She gets the out there. That's 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Alexis D'Angelo now, or DiCarlo, my bad. DiCarlo now up to bat. Oak with 1 away now. Pitches to the second baseman, DiCarlo. That ball's driven up the middle, through for a base hit to the right fielder, takes the throw to first, no point as DeCarlo was already on the bag.
A nice hit that squeaks through second base just into the field, allowing for a first base hit there, and St. Clair, a base runner.
Shaylee Murphy now at the plate, looking to put that runner in scoring position with her speed. Pitch by Oak. Called low.
Shaylin Murphy's done great on defense today with a bunch of plays from shortstop to first. She looks to provide some more offense for St. Clair here.
Pitch from Oak. Called strike. 1-1 on Murphy.
Oak finding that strike zone, becoming comfortable on the mound for the first time this game.
Oak, the pitch, swung on, threw to shortstop, threw for a base hit, cut off by a left fielder. That's two runners on first and second out after the base hit for Murphy.
A big base hit there that puts one on first, one on second.
McKenna quickly warming up in the bullpen for St. Clair.
Little meeting at the mound for a little bit of confidence for Hannah Oak.
Baltzer now comes up the runner on first and second. One out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Oak rocks in the windup. That pitch swung on and missed. Strike one.
Sounded like a little bit of contact there. She barely misses that. Hannah Oak sneaks it through for strike one.
Baltzer swings and a miss. 0-2 here on Baltzer. Baltzer has a single, a walk, and a fly out to shortstop.
Big swing there as Baltzer looked to bring home some runners.
Oak, the windup, the pitch, swung on, up the middle, stopped by the shortstop, on to third, in time to get the lead runner at third base, 2 away in the inning.
Great heads-up play to take out the advanced runner. Still one on first and second. Kressler, the team MVP, though, looks to bring home at least one of these runs here with 2 outs.
Kressler, 1 for 3 on the day with a single, a fly out, and a ground out. Pitch from Oak, swung on, up the middle, threw for a base hit into right field, throw in by the right fielder, not in time at home as run will score. Ball gets away from the catcher, covered by Oak. However, the runners will advance into second and third by the RBI base hit by Brianna Kressler, helping her own cause here.
Great hit there by Kressler, bringing in an RBI. That's 4-0 now. St. Clair over Durham with 2 runners in scoring position with a dangerous batter on deck. Amy Clayton stepping up to the plate,
with runners in
hopefully
scoring position
to bring home 2 runners here.
They intentionally walk Clayton with 2 outs here in the 6th. Possibly a smart play as Clayton has a ton of power. Bringing up number 8. Madison Barber on the hit for Jacqueline Yenyich.
2 outs here,
Pitching.
bases loaded for Madison Barber. Barber looking to just make some contact, bring someone in.
The pitch to Barber, swung on, pop fly, right field. That ball's gonna be caught by the center fielder coming on to make the play and retire the side.
3 outs there, 4-0 for St. Clair heading into the 7th inning. Durham completely scoreless. They don't know what to do here.
Last call now for Durham. Going to the top of the 7th. St. Clair now 3 outs away from being OCAA softball champions.
The director would say, camera 2, and he has a really nice shot that he found.
director will say, cut to take camera 2, and then he'll know that they're getting ready to take his shot. So he won't shake the camera or he won't go off and try to shoot something else, and then he'll say, take camera 2.
It will be Kressler looking to close off this game. We did see Copley warming up in the bullpen, but it is Kressler here to pitch in the 7th.
To walk off if they're able to play good enough defense. Brianna Kressler still on the mound, although they did warm up. McKenna Copley.
She's prepared in case of an emergency. Kressler gets set for possibly the final inning of this OCAA softball season. Kressler set to face Abby Suffel, who hit a double her last time up. The pitch from Kressler, swung on, driven, right field. Underneath it is the shortstop. She catches it, outmade by Murphy.
Great call there from Shalyn Murphy for another out. Our defensive MVP here for St. Clair. She calls that one, calls off her teammates, gets under, gets the out. That's one out now in the 7th inning.
Batting now, shortstop Riley Easton. Durham down to the last 2 outs. Pitch from Kressler. Called strike 1. Easton, notorious for taking that first pitch. Kressler has an 0-2 count now. Rocks in the windup. The pitch to Easton. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
2 quick strikes now for Kressler. She's really looking to put this game away. 1 out here. Kressler taking her time back to the mound.
Kressler looks in. The 0-2 pitch to Easton. Called low. 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Kressler. Kressler takes a moment behind the mound. Steps back on the rubber. Looks in for the sign. Rocks into the windup. The pitch. Swung on, driven, center field. That ball's gonna drop for a base hit. That's a 1-out base hit for Riley Easton.
Durham now on base with 1 out. They desperately need offense here. They need some runs or else this game will be over after 2 more outs.
Now batting number 9, the pitcher, Hannah Oak. Kressler, the windup, the pitch. Called strike 1. 0-1 here on Oak.
Big strike there as Hannah Oak is caught watching that one.
Kressler rocks in the windup. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 0-2 on Oak.
2 big strikes there.
Easton on base, on first base. Kressler looking to put Oak away. Pitch from Kressler. In the dirt. Ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strike. Great block there by Erskine, keeping that ball in front of her. Keeping that runner at first base. Kressler rocks in the windup. The pitch. Strike 3 called. Durham is down to their final out of the season.
Out number 2. Durham has 1 last chance. Kressler looking to put this away.
Kaylin Wilson will be the last hope for Durham in this game and season. St. Clair looking for their first championship since 2012. Durham looking to add to their leading championship history. First pitch fouled off behind home plate. Strike 1. 0-1 here on Wilson. Wilson over 2 with 2 ground outs to the shortstop. Kressler rocks in the windup. The pitch swung on, fouled. 0-2 on Wilson.
If Brianna Kressler is able to deliver a strike, this could be the last pitch here at the 2022 OCAA Women's Softball Championship.
Kressler. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off.
Durham barely staying alive, down 4-0 here.
Kressler looking to secure the championship. Into the windup. The 0-2 pitch. Outside. Gets away from the catcher. Runner goes from first to second on a pass ball by Erskine.
Wild pitch there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Kressler just needs 1 more to get this game over with.
Kressler, deep breath behind the mound. Steps back on the rubber. Gets the sign for Erskine. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will do it. St. Clair is your 2022 OCAA softball champions after a 4-0 victory over the Durham Lords. This will be St. Clair's first victory in this sport since 2012. Bring out the champagne, folks. This was an incredible season from St. Clair as they went 27-0. An unprecedented season, possibly never to be seen again by any team. What a dominant performance throughout the entire season from St. Clair. Led in almost every statistical category, won almost every single award possible, and came here, the OCAA championship, and showed to the world why they are the best in the business.
I believe that makes St. Clair now double champions on the season, having won the national title and now the OCAA championship. Let's give credit where credit is due to all the other teams that competed here at OCAA 2022-2023 Women's Softball Championship. We had a lot of competitors, but we could only have 1 winner. And you're looking at the team in green, St. Clair, our winners here, as they line up for final awards. And a huge shout out to everyone who helped with the production here at Fanshawe over the last few days. Our camera crews, anyone in the truck, thank you to everyone who's helped. Thank you for tuning in as we look to the field for final awards. Congratulations to Durham for making it this far, but their efforts just aren't enough as St. Clair sneaks away with the win.
St. Clair and Durham about to receive their awards for first and second place this season. Player of the game's about to be announced here. Don Sharv here announced the winners.
From Durham, player of the game, number 22, Abby Suffel.
Abby Suffel, player of the game for Durham. She had a huge double in this game. Player of the game from the winning St. Clair Saints. is up next.
From St. Clair, player of the game, number 18, Judy LaFleur.
Player of the game, Judy LaFleur, who had the 2-run, 2 RBI double in this 4-0 win for St. Clair. Up next, I believe, is the medal ceremony.
Now announcing this year's 2022 OCAA Softball Tournament All-Stars. From Fanshawe, Morgan Lowry.
Morgan Lowry on the OCAA Softball Championship All-Star team, as the All-Star team gets announced for this tournament. Lowry, with 3 stellar pitching performances, adding to an incredible season with the record-breaking strikeouts. Huge round of applause from Lowry as she gets named to the All-Star team.
From Durham, Emily Glendenning.
Emily Glendenning getting the nod to the All-Star team from Durham.
From St. Clair, Shaylin Murphy.
From St. Clair, our hitter had a few multiple big hits this week to help St. Clair win the championship.
And the 2022 OCAA Softball Championship MVP.
The MVP of the championship
Brianna Kressler.
is the pitcher, Number 13, Brianna Kreisler, is the MVP of this week with 2 stellar pitching performances and multiple big hits to help her team win this OCAA softball championship. Now the silver medal presented to the second place, Durham Lords.
Now presenting the OCAA silver medal to the Durham Lords.
Number 3, Brooke Scott. Number 5, Ariane Poulin. Number 6, Mackenzie Williamson. Number 7, Haley Nakamichi. Number 9, Hannah Oak. Number 12, Kylie Schofield. Number 13, Emily Glendenning. Number 16, Gracie Hearns. Number 18, Natalie Clemens. Number 19, Jocelyn Shelton. Number 21, Kaylin Wilson. Number 22, Abby Suffel. Number 28, Brianne Norwinski. Number 29, Sydney Reddick. Number 32, Riley Easton. Number 44, Morgan Salter. Head coach, Jamie Baker. Assistant coach, Allie Lynette Brett. Assistant coach, Kaylee Burtham. Assistant coach, Suzanne Gallant. And now, the OCAA Softball Championship, St. Clair Saints. Number 1, Ireland Tui. Number 2, Julia Brousseau. Number 3, Jacqueline Uchit. Number 5, Tiana LaChance. Number 6, Ashley Ray Brill. Number 8, Madison Barber. Number 10, McKenna Copley. Number 12, Raya Cohen. Number 13, Brianna Kressler. Number 16, Sierra Balser. Number 18, Judy Lafleur. Number 21, Tara Thiessen. Sierra Thiessen, number 21. 22, number 22, Alexis DiCarlo. Number 28, Shaylin Murphy. Number 33, Emily Erskine. Number 55, Amy Claydon. Head coach Doug Wiseman. Assistant coach Mark Oman. Assistant coach Alex Wiseman. Assistant coach Wayne Josen. Assistant coach Allison Telser. Now, Doug Wiseman coming to accept the championship trophy and banner for the 2022 champions, St. Clair Saints. Congratulations, St. Clair Saints, on an unbelievable, undefeated 27-0 season. I'm Stevie Dom. Ben Wright was to my right. He's my color commentator. That'll do it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everyone behind the scenes who helped make this run smoothly. Signing off for now with the OCAA softball champions being the St. Clair Saints. So long for now.